Hey guys, this is my Willis, which I received from Motorhead 1964. It's painted in Duplicolor Candy Orange, and I'm working on the clear coat right now. Thank you to Motorhead 1964 for sending me that, and to all the other winning contestants. And thank you, Chevy Cheeseburger, for hosting the contest and for all the great prizes. I received a model, clamps, clips, a pocket ruler, safety glasses, aftermarket parts, a plaque, a gorgeous plaque, decals. It was really great, the amount of prizes I got, and I was not expecting to win. I was thinking either Alex Kidd's Monza or the Daytona Charger, the blue Charger, I think it was. Thank you to everyone who participated in the contest. It was a blast. I know this video is a little bit late. I've just been preoccupied with school, family stuff that's been going on. I mean, nothing bad, like I haven't gotten moved into protective custody or anything, but, you know, stuff goes on, family gatherings and whatnot. Anyways, this video is some quick tips about airbrushing. Always run lacquer thinner through it before and after you're going to paint. I do anyways. You don't have to, but I recommend to do it. And take a rag with lacquer thinner on it and wipe off your needle. Another tip: take a toothbrush, an old toothbrush you don't use, or a cloth, and use lacquer thinner and wipe out the nozzle, because paint will get gummed up in there. Anyways, the tip that I'm making this video about is I lost my paint cap, my paint cup cap, and you can use water bottle caps. Here is a, I guess you could say, stock water bottle cap, unmodified, on the right, and you can see it's still got a ring around the middle and it's still got the threads on it, and the one on the left does not. I cut them out with my X-Acto knife and punched 2 holes in the top to make it easier to put over the paint cup. And now you can see I have a free, cheap, and easy disposable paint cap. The one that hasn't been cut out still works, but it's more difficult. I just stabbed myself with my airbrush needle. Ouch. That hurt. Like, that actually dug in. Ouch. Mommy, I need a Band-Aid. I mean, you can see it still works. It's more difficult to get on, and it's more difficult to get off with one hand. But that's that. And another is, always use filters on your airbrush. I don't know if you can see, but I have fish eyes in my clear coat. I've never had a problem until now. You can see them right there. They look like little dimples. I have never, ever had a problem until now. I don't know if there's something in my lines, if there's something in my tank. I normally blow the humidity out of the tank before I spray. It's not very humid here. I live in New England. Or if it was something on the model. But it happened one time. I wet sanded it down. I wiped it off with just water, cleaned it off with some soap and water, washed it off, rinsed it, wiped it off. So it shouldn't have reappeared. So I'm guessing there's something in my clear coat. Or I don't know. I'm going to try wet sanding it, wiping it down with some acetone, like nail polish remover, lightly, rinsing it off quick, and then respraying it, sterilizing everything, blowing the humidity out of the lines. But anyways, get a filter. If anyone's got one that they don't use that works for Badger airbrush, I have a Badger Model 100. I'd be willing to buy it from you, or if you don't use it, Sorry, I got interrupted. I'd be willing to buy it from you, or if you don't use it and you'd be willing to donate it, that would be awesome. They're running like $80 is what I've seen them. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong ones. But it's definitely worth it. Alright, next tip, final tip, is with your respirator filters. Keep them in an airtight container. This is a threaded bucket. This used to have all my protein stuff for like when you're done lifting weights and working out and all that stuff. And the filters fit right in there. The reason you want to do this is because it keeps them out of the air. If you're spraying urethanes, the urethane paints contain isocyanates, and they're very toxic, very deadly. And what happens is once they get in your lungs, you develop an allergy to it once you're exposed. And once you're exposed to it, it never goes away. It's like super glue that sits in your lungs. It stays there forever. And then from then on out, anytime you're exposed to it, your allergic reaction is severe asthmatic symptoms. You have trouble breathing, catching your breath, your lungs feel heavy. I haven't personally experienced this, as I've never worked with urethane paints. I've been very cautious against using them because I've never had the proper filters. If you're spraying models, if you're spraying them outside or in a paint booth, that's removing most of the fumes. You can get away with a good set of respirator filters like I just showed you. Don't use the regular cheap 3M ones that are like $15, because they're only meant for like if you're sanding stuff like drywall or Bondo, or you're painting your house, or you're spraying like bleach. You want to get the high-end filters. Trust me, they're worth it. Would you rather pay $30 for a good set of filters, $40, $50 for a good set of filters, or pay thousands of dollars in medical bills when you have lung cancer? Think of it that way. Or would you rather deal with the after effects of the isocyanates being in your system? Now, keep in mind they also absorb through the glands in your eyes here. They absorb through any unexposed skin. They're very deadly. They're slowly being phased out to waterborne paints, which people think, oh, it's water, it's not bad for me. False. The waterborne paints absorb even easier into your body because our bodies are, I think it's like 80% water. So it absorbs even easier through your skin and your eyes. It's not stuff you want to mess with. If you're painting a large car, like a 1/1 scale car, use a fresh air pack. It's a complete face shield, seals to your face, and it pumps in fresh oxygen so that you're not breathing in filtered air. You see the guys with the respirators, it's not enough anymore. When you're exposed to it that much, the filters are only meant to last a short period of time. I read somewhere that they only last 8 hours of exposure to the ISOs and the waterbornes. So just always use your safety gear. I mean, even if you're just quick spray canning an engine block, it adds up. And it's not like getting in shape. You can't just go for a run and clear your lungs out. Once the damage is done, it's done. I really don't have anything else to say. I didn't mean to rant, and I know some of you guys, you smoke cigarettes. Why would you wear a filter to avoid paint fumes, but then go smoke cigarettes? They're just as bad for you. I mean, I'm just a kid. I don't have any authority to tell you what to do, but it's been proven they're bad for you. Everyone knows they're bad for you. If you really want it bad enough, you'll find a way to quit. My best friend smoked cigarettes, and I told him I wasn't going to hang out with him anymore if he didn't, and he quit that day. Cold turkey. Boom. Done. He'd been smoking for over a year and a half. He hasn't touched cigarettes since, so don't know what else to say. Besides, look at my pretty car. I'm going to sand the crap out of those fish eyes and do it to like 2 more coats, so it'll be nice and glossy, and then I'll probably polish it. I want to get a nice deep clear coat. I've been getting some really bad orange peel, so I haven't, I've had to wet sand my final coats and then polish them up to like 12,000. And then I've just been polishing them with turtle wax and then waxing them, so the finish hasn't been that deep. Like you can see right now, I mean, that's my phone. My phone's 4 inches away. You can still see it, and that's at arm's length. So, I like that deep finish, but I can't stand orange peel or fish eyes. Friggin' hate fish eyes. Alright, that's long enough of a video. Thanks for watching.